fucking hell are you?
Hey, this is Kwame, best Man United fan ever.
Kwame, where are you from originally?
Man, I'm from Ghana, West Africa. Yeah.
Where do you live here? Where do you live here in the Metroplex?
I live in North Dallas, right around here.
Okay,
Yep.
not far from the Londoner pub.
Hell no.
The world famous Londoner
Definitely.
pub.
When I was in Cedar Hill, I traveled 30 miles every morning to come watch.
That's a diehard United fan right there. So how long have you been supporting United, Kwame?
Oh man, I would say since I was 11.
Yeah?
Since I heard of United, seriously. Yep.
How'd you get into it originally? How'd you become a United
Well,
fan?
I was watching Champions League game, and I think we played Juventus.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Giggs scored one of those crazy goals in the 90s, I was like, wow, that is my team.
So, what was your first ever United match? Have you ever seen United play live?
Not yet, but I'm going to the All-Star games.
Oh,
Definitely.
this summer in New York.
In New York, I can't wait.
Yeah, man, we're all looking forward to that one. So, who's your favorite United player of all time, past or present?
Man, that is so hard. That is so hard because I love everybody to heart. But Giggs has come a long way. Ups, downs, when he was booed, and now he's like, man, Giggs is like freaking 16 years old.
37 years old, still tearing them apart.
20 years old, man. He's badass. So Giggs, I'll say Giggs.
All right, good shout.
Yeah.
So if you could bring any two players into United right now, if you had an open checkbook and you could bring any two players into United, who would it be?
I would say definitely one midfielder and one attack. Marseille's guy, Ayew.
Yeah.
Ayew, definitely Ayew. Man, anybody else from Brazil, man. Because I'm telling you, anybody else from Brazil.
Some Brazilian flavor in the
Brazilian, somebody that plays the, up midfield. Just anybody from Brazil.
Okay. So what's your most memorable moment as a United fan?
Okay, so check this out. In my whole area in Africa, we bring the TVs out, put it on the streets.
Yeah.
And we're playing Bayern Munich, Champions League final. I was the only United fan in the whole area. Because, they had a Ghanaian player before,
yeah,
who was a defender for Bayern Munich. It was like, just out of patriotism, everybody supporting Bayern Munich. And I was the only United fan, man. And everybody was just attacking me. I said, you guys need to have faith, man. Just watch this. Just watch this. Just watch this. Dude, it was insane. I've never screamed in my life like that. And everybody else was dead quiet. Say, yup, that's my team.
So, that's your most memorable moment as a United fan. What's your most painful moment?
Most painful, seriously, because I'm a diehard fan, man, I just take it as it is and just move on. But for us to be last season, for us to have so many defensive problems, so many financial problems, and Chelsea won just by 1 point and they make a hell out of it, that is so annoying. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you mentioned financial problems. My next question, what do you think about the Glazers?
I don't know if I really, really believe in true blood.
Yeah.
I don't think they're true bloods. And corporations don't create a good impression. I think they're too much about the profit. They've had a chance. They had a chance. After this season, if we still see losses, man, they've got to go. I'm telling you, we need, even if we don't need one person to head United, bring the old players back. Just a senate of all players, headed by Cantona.
That would be a good shout. Okay, so do you have a favorite song? We sing a lot of songs in the pub. Do you have a favorite song or chant?
Of course, glory, glory, my United.
All right. What's your most despised rival club? Which club do you hate the most?
Fuck, I hate Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. I don't know whether because they wear red and I feel like the imposters. We're the true Reds. They need to wear some pink jersey.
So, Kwame, have you ever decked an opposing fan?
Not yet, but I can't wait.
So who would you like to see replace Fergie when he finally retires?
Man, I don't know. I was thinking about it. I was like, I really, really don't think that there's anybody that could replace Fergie, of course. But if Fergie's here, the next person I think probably will be Queiroz. Definitely not Mourinho. Mourinho is a hoe. He is a coach who he jumps from team to team. Definitely not Mourinho, but if it's not a cycle of all United players, they just join together. It doesn't have to be headed by one person. Maybe it's time, or maybe 2, 3, or 4 people. Giggs, Scholes, and Gary Neville. If that's not possible, I think the next best person will be Queiroz, because he served really good with United before he moved to Portugal.
Good shout. Okay, so Kwame, one last question. We are currently 8 points clear, top of the Premier League. Although Arsenal have 2 games in hand. We've made it through the semi-final of the FA Cup and also the quarterfinal of the Champions League. We got Chelsea. So how do you think United are going to fare this season?
I think that it is not impossible for us to have a treble. It's not impossible at all. And I really, because Chelsea is a comfortable team to play in the Champions League with. One, they just won by fluke the last time. We definitely have the anger and the emotions to beat them this time, period. So that will put us through semifinals, and I don't really think that we have any strong team that we're going to meet in semifinals. When I looked at the stats, more than likely it will either meet Barcelona or Real Madrid in the final, and that's just about it. But I think we're going to the final. Premier League, Arsenal, whenever they see their reflections in the trophy, they get scared, they back away. They're not going to win that.
All right, good shout. Kwame, I appreciate the interview, and keep the faith, buddy. I'll see you down the pub.
Much,
All
yep.
right. All right.
For each your own.